Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I want to make a quick video to go over something that I've been seeing as I'm reconciling different clients' books. We're going to talk about how to record multiple payments and batch them together so your bank register in QuickBooks exactly matches your bank statement. Doing that will make reconciling go much faster, and the software might be able to reconcile completely on its own, which would save a lot of time. So in this example, we have customer A with an invoice for $1,000. And let's pretend that this customer paid twice. They sent a check in for $750 and $250. The key thing on this screen is this deposit to box. A lot of times I see the bank being hit directly with the deposit. We only want to hit the checking account directly with the deposit if this is the only check being taken to the bank, or if you're doing mobile deposit, because those go through one at a time as well, typically. But if you have multiple checks in front of you, whether it's from the same customer or different customers, you need to select undeposited funds as the deposit to account, and I'll show you why in a moment. So we'll record this $750 payment, and then I will record the $250 payment. And I would also want to record payments from all my other customers. Any checks that I'm going to take to the bank today, I want to receive payments on them all. This customer is now paid in full, but we're not done yet. We need to now go to Plus New and Bank Deposit. This is where the things that have been sent to undeposited funds live. And here's the two checks from customer A that I just recorded. So $750, $250. Those are two separate checks, but I took them to the bank together. My bank statement will say 1,000. And that's what this bold number in the top right corner needs to say. This number in the top right needs to match your bank statement exactly. So if you did mobile deposit one at a time, you would do just checking off one row, hit save and new, come back and do the second one. But if you're taking them to the bank together, make sure that $1,000 is in the top right corner, and then select the bank account where you're going to deposit these to. Hit save when you're done with that, and we can go take a look at it in the bank register. So I'll click on banking. Here's my account. If I go to the register, I can see there's my $1,000 entry. Had I not done that second step with undeposited funds, I wouldn't have seen 1,000 here. I would have seen a row for 250 and a row for 750, which wouldn't have matched the bank statement. The other thing I want to point out with customer B is what to do when a customer sends one check to cover multiple invoices. So in this case, the customer has two open invoices, but they sent one check for $1,000. So in that case, we don't want to receive payment on each one separately. We want to do it together. So we'll click Receive Payment, and it defaults to just paying off that invoice, but that's not what actually happened. We have a check in front of us for $1,000. So I'll come up here and override the amount received and type in exactly what I received. And in this case, because I picked an even number, it's going to automatically fill in the second invoice and mark both of these paid in full. But if I had picked a different number, maybe 600, and I wanted to apply it differently, I could say, okay, they intended to pay 300 here and 300 with that invoice based on whatever their remittance slip is that they've sent with their check. But in this case, I want to pay 1,000 and I want both invoices to be marked paid. So make sure both of these are checked off. Make sure the number in the top right corner actually matches what the check says in front of you. And again, deposit to. In this case, if this check is the only one we're depositing today and it's going right to our bank all by itself, or it's going by mobile deposit, we can pick the bank account that it's actually going to. But if we're going to be receiving payments on other invoices and depositing many checks at the same time at the bank, we'll want to use that undeposited funds feature to batch them together. And I'll just show you that one more time. Click Save and Close, and then go to Plus New, Bank Deposit. Check off the check or checks that you're depositing, pick your account where the money's going, and then you can click Save and Close on this. And one final note on using undeposited funds is that the account should clear out quite quickly. I oftentimes see things sitting in undeposited funds for years, if not just a few weeks. Things should only sit in undeposited funds for as long as they're undeposited. So if I have a stack of checks on my desk, I get them in the mail on Monday, and I don't get to the bank till Friday, they're going to spend the week sitting in undeposited funds. But once they've been deposited, they should come out of undeposited funds. A lot of times I see clients going through the bank feed and recording income directly from this screen, bypassing the fact that they already recorded it, that they already received payment on the invoice. And that does two things. It duplicates your income, and it leaves things hanging out in undeposited funds for a very long time. So if you haven't looked in a while, even if you don't have any checks to deposit today, your homework is to go up to that Plus New button and click Bank Deposit and see what's in here. Is there anything in here from a very long time ago? And if not, great. And if there is, if it's within the current year, you can research that customer and figure out what happened. But if it's from a prior year and you've already done your taxes, reach out to your bookkeeper or us here at Suite of Consulting, and we'll help you clear that out. If you have any other questions about this or any other features of QuickBooks, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd be happy to help you. Thanks for watching.